Welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray on ESPN 790 AM. Brought to you proudly by the Tennessee Wildlife and Resources Agency.
Hey, good Saturday morning. Welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray. And as I said earlier on the show, we're going to be able to talk to a young lady who kind of made history recently when she got a pretty big award, I think, not only from her state but from the national award, and she is a wildlife officer out of Lincoln County, I think, if I'm not mistaken, in that area of Arkansas with the Arkansas Game and Fish Commission, and that is wildlife officer Audrey Hunter. Good morning, Audrey.
Good morning, Larry. How are you?
Thank you. I actually watched the video of you getting your award. That's pretty cool.
Awesome.
Yeah, I think you did a really good job. Listening to all those things they were saying good about you. But a standing ovation. You don't get that too many at a commission meeting, you know it, to see everybody do that. But tell our listeners exactly what awards you won.
So I won the National NWTF Wildlife Law Enforcement Officer of the Year Award for 2022.
And you are the first female? Are you the first female to win that award?
I was. Yes, sir, I was.
Wow. That even adds to the story to be able to get that. How did you find out about this? I know you don't nominate yourself, Audrey, but did they just call you on the phone? They send you a text, or did you get a big bonus in your bank account? No, how do they do this?
So we're in the state of Arkansas. We're divided up into different districts within a region where each officer is nominated, and then after about 10 or 12 of us from the state of Arkansas are nominated, they pick just one overall winner for the state of Arkansas. So I knew I was nominated for that, but I had no idea I won the national. I didn't know until they announced it there at the awards. So
Are you
I was
serious?
Just sitting there
Yeah,
it was.
You did
very
have it.
humbling.
Yeah.
When they called my name, I was like, oh wow. I started, of course, getting very emotional, and
well, sure.
But I didn't find out until the moment they announced it, so it was pretty awesome.
Did you know you were the first female to win that award?
No, sir, I had no idea. I'd overheard some of the other officers talk about how a guy there had won it like a couple years in a row, but I'd not known who had won it, or previously, or if there had been any other females. So I had no idea. It was a true honor. And
this is an award that goes back to 2000, the year 2000. So there's been a lot of people have won this, but never a female. So talk about your career. I mean, you've been with the Arkansas Game and Fish Commission, which I consider God's country because I grew up in Arkansas many, many years ago, and just to be a part of that team is an effort. But now, so you've been with the agency, 5 years? Is that correct?
Yes, sir. I started in 2017, went through then, and been boots on the ground ever since. And
so you are in Lincoln County, is that correct?
That's correct. Yes, sir. I was very fortunate. I didn't have to transfer away from my home county. Lincoln County is actually where I'm
Oh, really?
from.
Yeah.
Yes. So I was a fortunate officer who got to stay around, their hometown and didn't have to move around a whole lot. I came straight back home.
So where do you live now?
I live in Star City, Arkansas.
That's what I thought. You can probably get this show. We have a lot of East Arkansas listeners to this, and I thought you were a Mustang from Forest City. I'm assuming, right? Forest City is in our area here and everything. So you went to high school? No. Where'd you go to high school?
Star City. Star
City. I thought you said Forest City, man. Well, there's a difference there. I know where Star City is, too. But that's a little further south. I didn't think Forest City was Lincoln County. So Star City in Lincoln County, which is, for those that don't know where it is, it's in southeast Arkansas, right? I mean,
that's correct.
The Delta. I mean,
yes, sir. We've got a little bit of the Delta, and half of it's timberleaf, pine.
Yes, it is. Yeah. And so did you grow up wanting to be a wildlife officer? A lot of people probably ask you that over your career. Where did you go to college?
I went to the University of Monticello here in Arkansas, south, just 30 minutes south of my home.
So you were a boll weevil. I do get that right. Right?
A boll weevil.
That's one of my favorite nicknames is the boll weevils from there. But was this in your plan to become a wildlife officer, or someone in your family been a wildlife officer? How did you become a wildlife officer?
So my grandpa, one of his best friends, was actually a captain. He was a game warden here in Lincoln County. And I just remember all the years at the deer camp, being around him and growing up with those guys and thinking how cool it was,
yes,
to impact, not only be an avid outdoorsman, but make an impact through that career. So going into college, I knew I wanted to do something along the lines with wildlife.
Yes,
I did animal science, got my bachelor's there with animal science, and started pursuing different, options. And it was the craziest thing for me. I took the Christian Caleb challenge, and I was on my 20th. Yeah. And I just, they had an advertisement come by the radio, and it was like, we're needing game wardens, and it just hit me. I was like, I thought I'd have to move away, or I would never have the opportunity to do this. Let me check into this.
Yeah.
And I just felt like that was the calling, and it was, of course, it was your senior year, and you're stressing because I don't have a job. We got to pay bills now. But
yes, yeah.
My opportunity and put me where I needed to be at that time. So
amazing. So Caleb enters in this too. So
I took a Caleb challenge, and
that
for some reason,
one of my favorite radio stations that I listen to all the time. And who doesn't listen to Caleb? I mean, and everything. And all of a sudden, you get in your own county with a job you love. And I heard you mention deer camp, so you must have grown up around hunting and
yes, sir.
and areas like that. And then to say come into this, we're getting ready to have turkey season here in our Tennessee. We're about 2 weeks behind, and I know I've hunted turkeys in Arkansas before and everything like that. But to win this from the National Wild Turkey Federation, also I see you were a little busy last spring in turkey season, 270 hours. You guys don't work 8 to 4, do you? I mean,
no, sir, we do not.
So talk about your job and how you able to do these things. 110 violations. A lot of people say, "Oh, here comes the game warden." Well, here comes Audrey. She got that book out again. So talk about being a female and then in this position that you may open doors for other females. I'm sure that you have that opportunity. So talk about your job and what you deal with.
I mean, every season's different. Turkey season to me is honestly one of my favorite times of the year because I'm an avid turkey hunter.
Yes.
It's all different hours. I mean, you'll have, it's a wide range during turkey season, early mornings. It's, you come across all different outlaws. You might have early mornings, late evenings. But just overall being a game warden as a female, people think, law enforcement, there's not a lot of us females within the agency that do this. But it's been a true blessing to me. I've made a huge amount of friends along the way, along the journey. And then it's also an opportunity to put back and be a positive impact to those that you get to meet every day. Like, even if it's a true outlaw, set a good example for them. And
yes.
It's different when you a lot of times, I won't lie, during duck season, I'm walking across the field, and the first thing the guy says is like, "We thought you were a kid coming across the field."
Oh.
I'm like, "Oh, it's a female game warden come over here to check you guys."
Yes,
so,
yes.
It's a little bit, a lot of the guys that are avid hunters don't expect a female to roll up on them, but working in my community where I'm from, it's helped me tremendously because those people already knew. That hunter girl, she grew up with 4 younger brothers, and they were turkey hunting at the age of 7 and 8. So they respect you, and they know you're an avid outdoorsman, so you have knowledge to make good judgment calls.
Everybody knows you. Yeah, that's one. There's drawbacks in everything. If you were, say, the wildlife officer in Woodruff County, or let's just say you're in Pulaski County, oh, heavens to be not. But if you were there, you're in a county that you grew up in, they know you. Is that a difficult part? Because everybody knows you. But
it's difficult in the sense if I get caught on a cell camera this year looking for turkey bait and they see the ponytail, they automatically know I'm the game warden.
Oh, yes.
But it has its pros and cons. A lot of people that I've caught in violations. You know, they want to use. So, well, I knew your grandpa card, or I worked with your dad.
Oh,
so
yeah.
A lot of
yes.
knowing the same people, or small town, and you'll have it anywhere. You'll come across those obstacles, but overall, it's not. It's been more of a positive aspect for me. I mean, you know who's truly hurting or really.
You do, don't you? Yeah, you have a personal relationship, and are you the only wildlife officer in Lincoln County, or is there another one, or just you?
Yes, sir. I'm the only one.
That's what
We
I
hope
thought.
to have a guy coming through after this academy, so I'm looking forward to a partner.
A guy coming through. Okay, they're not going to team you up with another woman. Okay, I mean,
No, I don't think they can handle two women working together. There would be no outlaws left.
Are there? How many female? Do you know how many female wildlife officers there are in Arkansas? I mean, are there many?
I think we've actually got 5 ladies who are actually in the field.
Okay,
and I think
that's
we've
what
got
I heard. Yeah.
2 or 3 that are in admin.
Yeah,
so
but there's only about 5 of y'all out there. Well, congratulations, Audrey. This is a wonderful award, and obviously you have earned it through your hard work and in 5 years being there in Lincoln County, and we appreciate you taking time to be on today's Outdoors with Larry Ray, and just a wonderful deal for you. And you handled yourself so well, and I know I'm big into fishing rodeos for kids and getting people involved, and I can see that you're into that too. So just keep up the good work, and congratulations again, and thanks for joining us. I hope it wasn't too painful. No? Okay.
No, thank you for having me. I truly appreciate it.
Okay, I got your number now. I got all your numbers now, so I won't miss you again. But thank you, and have a great weekend, okay?
Perfect.
All right.
You too. Thank you.
All right. That's Audrey Hunter. Let's take a break on Outdoors with Larry Ray and be right back.